Greetings, programs. This is Wretch. Welcome back to Red Dead Redemption 2. And we are on our way back to camp, guys. In the last episode, we witnessed execution and double electrocution. I guess it's back to the drawing board for those who want creative ways of capital punishment.
It's me, Arthur.
Good to see you back in one piece.
And it is a lovely night. Not exactly sure what time it is. I think morning might be about to break.
You know, it's nearly 5 years since I left Mexico, and the rebellion, it still has not happened.
Ooh.
If I go back and they find me, I'm dead. My mother, I heard she died. I mourn her, but I did not bury her. My sister got married, she moved away. I hope she's safe, but I will never know.
I didn't know Javier had a
What
sister.
was my crime? Huh? My crime was wanting food and fairness for the people. For that, I have been chased and hunted. I come here. Things are not so very different. Everyone steals, kills, suppresses, lies. All they do better here is make you believe that it's not that way.
Well, that's a cheerful conversation. Okay, Hosea's over here. Maybe we need to go ahead and get some sleep. Let's do that. I mean, after all the excitement in the last episode, I figure Arthur could use a little bit of shut-eye. And normally what Hosea has us do isn't exactly, let's say, easy. So, yeah, I actually think morning is starting to break. Holy crap. I'll at least get a few hours of shut-eye. Hello, Abigail, who seems quite happy that her son is back, as you would figure. Okay, how long should we sleep? Morning? 5? Oh, okay, it's still the middle of the night. That moon is so bright, it almost looks like sunrise out there. We went on a date as well, so Arthur's got a lot on his mind. He had a chance to run away with Mary, and I completely understand what you guys say in the comments about she's very much a downer. But sometimes you can't choose the people that you love. And maybe she has the ability to soothe some pain in Arthur's life. That can definitely count for a lot. Alright. And see, Arthur didn't need to drink either. Though it probably wouldn't have hurt. And he would end up getting into a fist fight with someone, I imagine.
So what do you think of this place?
You folks sure move around a lot.
Yep, that's how it goes.
Alright, Hosea. What is up, my friend?
Hosea?
Hey, Arthur.
Come on! If we're gonna make it to this party, we sure as shit better clean up a little.
So we're doing this?
Oh, yeah. Old friend Dutch Van der Linde's finally showing his true colors. Social climbing.
Old Senor Bronte, that horrendous snake, has invited us to the ball, Cinderella. So my suggestion is we go and get you a gown.
You son of a bitch.
But Arthur already looks pretty dapper. Oh, is the game going to decide what we look like? Maybe we'll get one of those.
We are ridiculous.
Utterly.
I ain't never been to a ball in my life.
Nor have I, if I am being honest.
I used to quite often. There can be fine pickings.
No pickpocketing. We are here to make real contact.
What kind of contact?
Well, I don't know. We'll find what we can. All I know for sure is we are going to a party at the mayor's house, and the guest of honor is the worst crook in town. I'm sure that we will find something.
Okay.
I like how Dutch waxed his mustache.
Luca, I'm afraid the mayor does not allow guns at official functions after last year's incident.
Look at Bill.
Luca here will take you to Mr. Bronte. I believe he is expecting you.
Follow me, gentlemen. This way, please, gentlemen. Senior Bronte will be so pleased that you made it.
We are honored to be here.
I didn't even pomade my hair.
Come, this way.
Wait a minute.
What a beautiful evening it shall be.
Oh, I
Mr.
can't.
Bronte is a very good friends with the mayor. Good evening, Pierre.
Senor Napoli?
As long as the mayor behaves himself, you know. Mr. Bronte, he has that thing, you know, respect.
Hosea, Bill, you join the party. We'll meet you out back after we pay our respects to Senor Bronte.
Come.
We'll meet you out in the balcony when you're done.
I can't access any of my inventory or anything. I was gonna pomade my hair. Dapper Dan. It's definitely a nice place. Don't see any cracks on the wall. Oh, that's pretty. Oh, there's multiple pieces of that artwork.
The angry cowboys, you arrived. And you've washed per la prima volta questo mese senza dubbio.
This is quite a party you've invited us to.
Yes, quite something. Although I'm not quite sure what.
So, this is Saint Denis High Society.
Yes, apparently so.
And all these people, these are friends of yours, Senor Bronte?
No, not quite, not quite. But they certainly are afraid of me. Like that one. See that wretch? He's the mayor.
Hey!
Henri Lemieux. He'll do anything for $1, and I mean anything.
Politics is a foul business.
Yes. Oh, and that one too. That is Alberto Fusar. He owns a sugar plantation out on the island, and he comes here to whore and despoil himself. Oh, and that is Hobart Crawley, a Confederate major in the war. And a hero, they say, but that is his very young wife. I mean, a young mistress, that's the natural order of things, yes, but a young wife is unseemly. Oh, the Redskins. I have no sympathy for them, because whoever is stupid enough to get tricked by the Americans, no, they get what they deserve, huh? Yes, and a letter to the mayor. Oh, yeah, that'll save you. And that is Hector Fellows. This self-righteous newspaper man. Maybe you will kill him for me one day.
Well, we're not paid killers as such, not in cold blood anyway.
I did not know you were so particular that you wouldn't help a friend.
Oh, I'm willing to help in any way I can, within reason.
I'm going to pretend to understand what that means.
I meant no offense, sir.
None taken. None taken! All these vulgar people. They hate me. Non vedo l'ora di guardarti morire.
Well, it has been wonderful conversing with you, but I can tell that you are very busy, and I won't waste any more of your time.
Yes. Go, enjoy yourselves, and mingle with this vulgar scum. It'll make you long for the days when you could shoot each other and screw cows out on the open range.
Those sure were the days. Good day, gentlemen.
Good day to you. But before you go, what exactly are your plans here?
Well, we've not made any... Well, we are going to need some money.
Money, yes, of course. Well, there's money at the trolley station. They keep a lot of cash there in the day. Now, I could not involve myself in such matters. But you... As a guest? Yes. As my guest? Bah! Do it, huh? Okay, good day, gentlemen.
Goodbye.
That's almost too easy.
Ok, ragazzi, adesso il vino buono.
Ugh, kind of made me cringe.
Gentlemen, if you'll kindly follow me.
What was that about? Seeing situations like that,
Enjoy your
Oh.
evening and welcome once again to Saint Denis.
you could tell Arthur's skin was just bristling.
Gentlemen,
Okay, gotta catch up with Dutch. Let's go meet some of these lovely people.
Okay. Go find the mayor if you can and stay out of trouble. And steal nothing unless it's information. Of course. Hosea, you go find us someplace to rob. Bill, go make us some new friends. I'm gonna find out if old Cornwall and what's his name, Milton, knows we're here. Gentlemen, be well.
Oh yeah, the agent in Leviticus. Mingle with the guests in the courtyard. Sure.
Glass of champagne, sir?
Sure.
Good day, sir.
Thank you. Where'd the Native Americans go? I would like to go mingle with them. Okay, I'm not seeing them.
Philistines, all that, Marie?
No,
How was the show? I heard you went.
Outrageous. These dances. Well, if that's French culture for you, sign me
I figure they'd be hanging out outside, maybe?
I hope you're having a fine evening.
Ah, Mr. Mayor, wonderful to see you again.
Lemieux, this intellectual
Oh.
here was just insulting me regarding the Redskins.
I did no such thing. But, Mr. Lemieux, I suggested that all of us, as Americans, had a duty to take care of people living in this land. And that extends to Saint Denis.
It ain't complex, Lemieux. And only an idiot like you, buddy, would try to make it so.
I will not deny idiocy, sir, but perhaps now is not the time.
Typical pansy.
You are drunk, Ferdinand.
I'm not drunk, you fool. But this man loves darkies. Hey, you are pretty drunk. Yeah, what say you and me cool off?
Yeah.
Get your hands off me.
Come here, Ferdinand. Let's have a chat.
Come on, sleep it off. Sit down and calm down. Count to 1,000. Then you can rejoin the party.
Monsieur?
Return to the mayor. That should get us in well.
Thank you, sir.
My pleasure.
Henri Lemieux. I hope you're enjoying my party.
The mayor.
Allegedly.
That's quite a place you got here.
It's not mine, and the city is horribly in debt, but we can still put on a good show. Do you know Evelyn Miller?
My lord. The writer?
Well, we seem to have another deranged drunkard on our hands.
Shall we?
My lord, they're fantastic.
Wonder if Arthur's ever seen fireworks before.
Excuse me, pardon. Monsieur, please. Mr. Cornwall was quite insistent, I'm afraid. He shouted down the telephone for several minutes.
Mr. Cornwall is a horse's ass, and a bad horse.
I'm very sorry, sir.
It's not your fault. I'm a fool for trusting him. I'll come in and sign it in a minute. Let me enjoy the fireworks.
Of course.
Did he say something about Cornwall? Yes. Find out what. Sure.
Follow the servant, remain undetected. Okay. Stay cool, calm, and collected, Arthur. Kind of reminds me of the Count of Monte Cristo with the fireworks. And I can't crouch either. Maybe he'd rip his tux pants. I don't know.
No problems? Everything's fine. We have the place well secured.
Good. Mr. Bronte has a habit of wandering about and reading whatever he likes.
We're watching him and his men like hawks.
Thank you, Mr. Terrell.
Interesting. It's like Game of Thrones. Everyone's watching each other.
The telephone, it keeps ringing.
The mayor said he will sign later.
Marie! Marie! Find that little reprobate Jip and beat him. I will not have standard slip in this house.
Ooh.
Have you lost your mind? I said, have you lost your mind? Come here. Come here. Look at me. Look at me.
Uh-oh.
Who do you think you are?
Ugh.
This area is not meant for the likes of you. You know this. The standards in this house are slipping. This is a final warning to you, miss. A final warning. Now get out of my sight.
You know, if we can punch him by the end of this, I will not be angry. Yeah, this is probably going up to that door that he had locked earlier. Yep. Now what do we do? Retrieve the ledger from the desk. Okay, nice and cool. Should have just knocked him out. Oh, never mind. Letter opener.
Mr. Leviticus Cornwall. Top secret. Extremely confidential. Very interesting.
Oh, inspect letter? What was this? Return to Dutch. Yeah, but this first. From the office of the mayor, city of Saint Denis, Lemoyne, May 1899. Mon cher Angelo, yet again the city is in debt to you, and I am flabbergasted by your generosity. The magnificent gift you provided will prove to be a cornerstone in our financing of our dream of establishing a world-renowned university in our city. We are now well on our way with the funds necessary to found both the Divinity School and the Humanities College. Future students in Lemoyne owe a great deal of the vision, or to the vision of men such as you. I'm forever grateful, your friend, Henry Lemieux. You know, it makes you wonder how many reputable institutions back in the day were financed by crime lords and ne'er-do-wells. How many are still being funded by crime lords and ne'er-do-wells? Kind of crazy when you think about it.
Find anything? I think so.
Nothing. This town is a waste of time.
Maybe not. Arthur? Gentlemen, I think we're done here.
What did you find out?
Or are we ghosting?
There's plenty of money moves through here, of course, and I think I found out how we can grab some of it. A big bank. Real one, I mean. But not yet.
A city bank?
Maybe. And a stuffed one. If we're gonna leave, that could be the one thing we need.
There's also that trolley car station Senor Bronte told us about, and I heard about a high-stakes poker game.
Ooh.
Come on.
Yay for high-stakes poker. That champagne wasn't that potent, was it, Arthur?
Here comes Lenny. All right. Let's get in. Go home.
Lenny!
I ain't never felt so awkward in all my life. All them folk all so pleased with themselves. Oh, high society's pigeon shit. If you ask me, it's more like torture.
Well, that's sort of the point, isn't it? Let the people torture themselves.
Here's them papers I took.
Anybody see you take this?
I don't think so.
I might have an idea. Let me think on it.
Didn't have time to actually read the document, though. Crap. Well, hopefully we'll be able to... Well, Dutch has a plan, as normal. Whether that's a good plan, whether that's going to be an effective plan, your guess is as good as mine.
Interesting times.
I guess. So what's next? Dancing lessons? Deportment?
More along the lines of armed robbery. Hosea is handling reconnaissance on the bank. He and Abigail are gonna run some distractions, see how the law react.
Good.
Oh, and I spoke to Evelyn Miller. Fine man. Here helping the Indian chief we saw.
Yeah, I met him too, with the mayor.
He's lobbying officials in Saint Denis on their behalf. Maybe we could help.
Maybe.
Now, I think there's a lot of money on the riverboat. A lot of money. And Trelawney, he's investigating for us. He says to meet him at the Taylor's.
Okay.
One big score down here, Arthur, and we disappear. We are almost heading home.
Where is home?
I don't know. Exactly. But I can smell it. I'm gonna go investigate this trolley thing old Bronte was talking about.
Okay.
There's a lot of pies, but the thing that concerned me was he said riverboats. Because if you remember Red Dead, something very significant happens on a riverboat. Lyle Morgan, larceny. Oh, Arthur's father. Hosea, Dutch, and Arthur back in the day. Oh, look at them all. Arthur's dog. Family pictures. And mom. Now, what was that letter that Dutch had kind of tossed off to the side? Oh, well. Let's go ahead and grab all these things. Until we can't grab them anymore. Because I know we have, like, all kinds. We have the super effective ammo as well. Fire bottles. Shaving kit, how we looking? Still relatively clean shaven. So if we check our map, what do we have available here? We got Trelawney? Stranger. Really? And no secondary quest, so I'm curious what that is. Guess we're going to have to ride back in town and find out. Whatever the case, I bet Arthur is glad to be out of that tuxedo. Anytime I've ever been in dress clothes, it has not been a pleasant experience. 9 times out of 10. Especially the few times I've had to wear like a tux or a really nice suit. It just feels so constricting.
I tell you what, Little Miss Romance, I was right.
About what?
Saint Denis.
How so?
It ain't romantic. It's evil.
Evil can be very romantic.
Shut up. I talked to this couple in town. They told me there's this old rumor about people drinking blood. Human blood. In town.
That's just a silly old wives' tale.
What? Blood drinking ain't romantic enough for you?
Depends on whose blood.
Very funny.
Well, at least she's honest. And that adds more fuel to the vampire rumor.
Arthur, so she makes some nonsense.
Don't we all?
Maybe we need to investigate how exactly we track down those vampires in Saint Denis.
Hey, Sadie.
I don't know if we just have to ride around at night until we find someone in the middle of something, or we find a body kind of like the serial killers, or what. I guess we'll figure it out. Alright. The stranger intrigues me. Let's go. I think one of the reasons I don't like dress clothes, I don't even like clothes that are particularly tight, and that's not just because, you know, getting older, your body tends to go a little bit. That can be fixed. But my dad was a big guy, and I'd always walk around the house wearing his shirts. I'd grab his shirts from the closet and wear them, you know, because you want to wear the same kind of things that your dad wears, and or at least I did growing up. And he was a big guy, so it looked like I was wearing like a saddle blanket. And I got so used to that, I can't wear anything like really constricting because it feels like I'm in a straitjacket.
there! Get us out of here! Help us, please! You was fed up, honest!
Clunk your damn heads together, why don't you?
Hey, do we look like bad people?
Hey, shut up back there!
We're not going to get involved in that, especially since there's a witness, like, right there. We'll just keep on keeping on. Regardless of what's happened to the Greys and the Braithwaites, we are still in a situation in which work is going on here, at least on the Grey manor. I'm actually surprised we haven't seen anything with Penelope and oh, what was his name? The Romeo and Juliet storyline, because I figured we'd get an aftermath of them after what happened to the Braithwaites. Hopefully Penelope got out in time. She seemed sweet. Definitely nicer than the lady of the manor. And the fact that we let her live, I don't know if that was necessarily a smart call. 9:42 a.m. One thing I've actually been curious about is if the game acknowledges days of the week. I've never really paid attention because I'm curious if like church services and stuff actually go on in the morning, on a Sunday, or if it's just an every morning kind of thing. We may experiment with that a little bit later. Oh, these are the Native Americans. Okay.
Excuse me. Hey, do I know you?
Mr. I believe we've met.
We have?
At that ghastly party.
Oh, Evelyn Miller.
Unfortunately so, Mr.
Arthur Morgan, at least sometimes.
Can I say something rude?
Sure.
The mayor thinks you robbed him. To be clear, he wasn't very upset about it. He rather liked you.
Okay.
Do you, well, I mean to say, can you steal things?
Is there a reason you're asking me to incriminate myself, Mr. Miller?
Well, I'm sorry. Have you met? This is Rains Fall, a great chief, and his son, Eagle Flies.
Gentlemen?
Yeah, we saw you in the wagon train crossing the river at Cumberland Falls. And at the party, you were upstairs.
You have great powers of observation.
Yes, my people, if we are even a people anymore. We've fought hard. We've made peace treaties, and those treaties were broken. And we've been moved and punished and moved.
I'm sure.
And now I am told we are to be moved again.
Clearly contravening the peace treaty signed 3 years ago.
This will lead to war.
No, my son, it will not. We cannot fight another war. They have got stronger, and we have become far weaker, Mr. Morgan.
Well, it's bad business.
It's to do with oil. I know it is, but I need the proof.
Ugh.
I believe there were some prospectors who were on their land a few months ago who have filed reports with Leviticus Cornwall and the state government claiming huge reserves of oil under their land.
So, you want me to try and steal it?
Obviously they can't. And even more obviously, I would be useless. Listen, I realize that it is a ridiculous request, but we're very desperate.
Now, I'm not a do-gooder, Mr. Miller. Gentlemen, I'm very sorry for your predicament, but I'm a working man. I got problems of my own.
We will pay you very handsomely, Mr. Morgan.
Pay, you say?
How much?
I told you, they're all mercenaries.
There's a price on my head in 2 states, my friend. The government doesn't like me any more than it does you. Like you, I've been running for as long as I can remember. And like you, my time here is nigh on done.
We understand, and we will pay.
Thank you.
You meet my son in a couple of days near Citadel Rock, just west of the oil fields.
Okay.
We are very grateful for your help.
Gentlemen, that appointment with the senator. We should head over there.
It's a waste of our time. And his.
We must try everything. Come along.
We need to bring Charles. Oh.
Mr. Miller, the counselor wants to apologize. He can see you now.
We've been waiting I don't know how long.
Or next month, if you'd like to reschedule.
Come. Perhaps the senator won't mind waiting.
Need to bring Charles in on this. Meet eagle flies near Cornwall kerosene and tar. Of course, it's about oil. Ugh. Makes my skin crawl. Keep in mind, I've grown up in the oil patch of eastern New Mexico and West Texas, and you know, the people who work the oil fields are real kind of salt of the earth, good, hardworking people, for the most part. It's just the money, man. The money people. Ugh. And some of them are nice too, but it's just the culture that's grown up around it, and the mercenary nature in which a lot of it was acquired. Always just cringe. Anyway. Come on, Rosalina. Let's see what's going on, because I believe our friend, our artist friend... Am I correct in that? Was that him? Yes! Let's see what he's up to.
Morning to you.
He's probably got another husband upset at him. Or he might be dead. No telling. We'll find out soon enough. I just know we had a lot of fun in that art gallery. And out of all the strangers that we ran into, he seems to be the one that Arthur likes the most. Now,
You're in my way.
I'm hitching my horse, woman. And what's going on here? Oh, it's... Hi.
Hello, sir.
Whoa.
Okay.
Yeah.
What are you dressed up like that for?
Oh, I am a wanted man.
Had no dialogue.
Persecuted for my art.
As bad as it is, I don't think that the art is the problem.
In Paris, they say leave, go far away. We will never understand you here. I say, I go to Saint Denis. They say that is not far enough. It seems to me that they were right. But it doesn't matter. Now, I go to South Pacific. They always tell me the light there is perfect for my work.
Well, so long as they weren't telling you that just to get you on the other side of the world.
Perhaps. It doesn't matter. Help me get to the next ship. They are watching the port, and I need a chaperone.
Okay, come on.
Oh.
The Scorn Husbands Guild.
I'll tell you what I want, miss. Civilization. So repressive. So stifling. I can hardly breathe in this city.
Yeah, I kind of know what you mean.
Why I thought I would find my way in a country founded by Puritans, I'll never know.
You've got a future in Kabuki.
I know those men. I shot on that bar. Quick, behind here.
Oh.
Keep up.
Okay.
Come on.
Got little bursts.
We are away. Come now. Follow me.
Those fellers, you shat on their bar?
But of course, I needed to shit. Hey, come on. My fresh excrement was better than any of the drinks they served in there.
Remind me to avoid that place.
Maybe that's where all the rats came from.
Back. The moneylenders. We go another way.
That man owes us money. Hey!
We go through here.
Okay.
What's this? Quickly!
Oh, I knew that was going to happen.
Oh, it's nothing. I thought I knew him.
Please do not do that again. Now get moving, come on.
Arthur was able to avoid the lip-on-lip action.
So, wait. You ain't sold none of your work?
There is always a heavy demand for fresh mediocrity, but new kinds of brilliance. Not so much.
The new kinds of
deviants.
We go through there.
It's been a weird day. Or a weird 24 hours. Oh, Lord.
Anywhere you want, mon ami.
Oh, my goodness.
This way, to the end of the docks.
And with that mental scarring, we're gonna get into some sort of fight here.
Hush! Hey, I may know these people.
But maybe something gayer. A purple, perhaps? We are in Saint Denis, after all. What are you looking at?
bar shitting, money borrowing, wife stealing. You sure got a way of ingratiating yourself with people.
If the purpose of life was to be liked, it would be very boring indeed.
I've developed the feeling the purpose ain't to be hated.
Hate, love, they are the same. I provoke, I challenge, I amuse, do I not? With my impropriety, a mediocre life is meaningless. A bold life filled with art and truth, dirty truth, that is something.
Look at you, pretty little thing!
Woo! Oh, 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 oh! Hello, boys.
Come on.
Come on back now, baby.
Gonna milk it for all it's worth, aren't you? I'm gonna miss him. He has taken us on some interesting adventures. And really, Arthur's one to talk about keeping a low profile.
I hope the sailors know who they're bunking with.
We have many weeks together. We will get to know each other well.
Well, good luck to all of you.
Relax. Hey, up here. She is my ship.
Warning, no smoking. It's the first time we've ever been on the dock, too. It's impressive.
We made it!
Let's go.
Oh, no, 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 no.
I got it. He's out here.
Whoa.
More?
Alright. Whoa, I see a knife. Whoa! Okay. Well then, I just got stabbed in the heart. That was a finisher. Holy crap. Okay, well now I know the rules of engagement. I can plan accordingly. I was like, okay, it's just a fist fight, and then all of a sudden...
We have many weeks together. We will get to know each other well.
Get Captain Picarded.
Good luck to all of you.
Relax. Hey, up here. She is my ship. We made it!
Let's go.
Oh, no. No, 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 no.
I got it. He's out here.
Hey, buddy.
Charles? Come on, you better hope this ship's leaving soon.
My word, you really are a cowboy. Now I have no choice but to leave.
Avoid the blood on the deck.
Adieu. Merci, mon ami.
So long. If they don't like you in the islands, keep on going to the South Pole.
Ah, yes. I hear there the light is really fantastic. Au revoir.
No bags or anything. Just a sketchbook and a face full of makeup and some women's clothes. What? Oh, hit it, hit it.
None of your concern. Let us handle it.
I am not wanted. They are simply investigating, and I may go on the trip. Yes. We will take this voyage together. and just hang out. Do we have to get off the boat? I wonder if we can just dive overboard.
You know who to look for here. Split up and keep your eyes peeled.
And normally we just have to go over the edge. We haven't really had to of the red wanted area.
Find something safe.
I'm actually very curious. Can we do that? Okay. We've never swam before. Oh, we're gonna drown. Oh, yes, we are going to drown. Okay, hold on. Items. We need something fully restore stamina. Open bitters. Yes, please. Oh. Whew. Okay, just relax, Arthur. Now what we have to do is... Oh! Hey! We're in good shape. Oh, we only got a $5 bounty? For what? What did we do? And apparently only on... Okay, never mind. I was about to say, only on the docks. Well, at least we didn't get charged for murder 3 times. That would have been unpleasant. But now I need to figure... Oh, there's a ladder. Alright. I like how Arthur's hat stays on, regardless of the situation. And our stamina's gone up. I guess swimming would be one of the best ways to take care of it. We do not have a whole lot of fishing stamina, though. Not fishing stamina, swimming. We have plenty of fishing stamina. What am I talking about? Okay, well, I guess it's fortuitous that we are so close to the post office because we are going to go pay our debt to society real quick. And of course, Charles leaves and we end up flipping the bill. Alley-oop. Now, can we drop down here without dying? Yep. We're good. We're just avoiding...
Get out of here.
Oh, there was a train guard. Ooh. That could have been unpleasant. Well, I hope he's able to find a place where his artistic freedom can flourish. The Far East, in certain areas at least, or in the South Pacific, not exactly the most welcoming in terms of Western-based art, or European-based art, let's say.
Happy to assist you in a moment.
Hello.
Ready for a clean slate?
I am.
Service?
And there we go. Alright guys, well, it looks like we have 3 more missions available to us. We got Eagle Flies, Châtenay, and Sadie. Oh, Sadie's got a mission for us. That should be fun. Alright, well, we will see what they have in store for us in the next episode. This was, we got to deal with some high society in a lot of ways. But, hope you all have enjoyed it. If you liked the episode, please leave a like down below. Subscribe to the channel, leave a comment, that'd be a big help. And we'll see you next time. Later days, everyone.